What's up, everybody? Marvin Aposta here, and the playoffs are tomorrow. Yes, they are tomorrow. First game starts officially at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be the Boston Celtics at Madison Square Garden facing off the Knicks. I am stoked. Cannot wait for that. The question is for me, obviously I'm a Boston fan. Will Paul Pierce, KG, show up? I mean, they're getting old. KG is definitely not the same player. He still has that same mentality on defense, but will he show up? And for them to show up, it's a big factor, I believe. They need to show up in order for everyone else to be led by example. You know, they're gonna need Avery Bradley's feisty defense. They're gonna need Jeff Green's aggressiveness. They're going to need Brandon Bass to be aggressive and rebound the ball. On the defensive end for the Celtics, they need to control the paint, and also they need to run the Knicks off the three-point line, because that has been one of their strengths this whole season. So I'm just so curious to see what the Celtics will do tomorrow. As for the Knicks, they own the season series 3-1 against the Celtics, and for their points of winning, they need to shut down Paul Pierce, because Boston has not really been anything without Paul Pierce. And the Celtics haven't been a good three-point shooting team this season, and they just need to keep playing the way they're playing, especially from the beginning of the season and how they played towards the end of the season. During the middle of the season, they were kind of like in turmoil. They were really inconsistent. Their defense wasn't consistent. The threes weren't falling anymore, and it was just obvious that they were in some slump. But as you see towards the end of the season, they began to pick up their team defense again, started making threes, really incorporating everyone else. Carmelo was really good at reading the double teams and getting the ball out of his hands fast, making quick decisions, becoming a better player, much mature playmaker / all-star. And that's one key that they have to be successful in the playoffs. But going back for the Celtics, one man that needs to step up who has probably a forgettable season is Jason Terry. Jason Terry needs to be that spark off the bench. He needs to lead the bench by example again. And that's really it. So, who will win? Who will rise to the occasion? Will it be Paul Pierce, KG, Carmelo, J.R. Smith, Raymond Felton, Courtney Lee? You don't know. We don't know until we start watching tomorrow. So, my prediction is I got Boston in 7, and what's going to be the key point in winning for them is it's going to be locking down the paint at the same time containing the three-point line. So it all starts on the defensive end. But as for offense, they need to execute perfectly. They cannot settle for mid-range jumpers. They need to find a way to get easy buckets. And Paul Pierce needs to be a beast. Thank you for watching. My name is Marvin Aposta, and this is NBA Playoff Time.